Hi, everyone. I wanted to post the directions for the lab that you will be conducting this week on elephant's toothpaste. If you were not present during our live session today, our live class, please make sure that you watch this video. I am going to go over the directions. And then after you watch the video, there will be your guided lab worksheet that you will need to complete as well after doing the lab. So I will have that up and ready for you even during this meeting that you're going to watch right now. So I'm going to share my screen and just go over some things that you need to know for this lab. Okay, so the scientific method, this is the chart that I went over during class today. Underneath it, it goes over some really helpful information about what a variable is, like an independent and dependent variable, and a controlled variable. You will be using variables during this experiment, and it's important that you read through this just to understand how they will be changing and changing the result that you will get at the end of the experiment. So this is something that I do ask that you read through either before the experiment or while you're answering your questions to the lab report. And then during class today, I also went over a video that I'm going to show again, just part of it, not the whole video. This is the extreme version of elephant's toothpaste. You would be doing the modified version. This is the video right here.
Imagination Station, not to be confused with the ISS, but I think they might see this from space. Maybe. Carl, what are you cooking up?
Well, today we're going to talk about hydrogen peroxide. It's the stuff you have in your medicine cabinet, right? You pour it in a cut and it bubbles. And the reason it bubbles is because the hydrogen peroxide, H2O2, comes in contact with catalase in your skin, which breaks down the hydrogen peroxide, turns it into basically water and oxygen gas. Okay?
I can say okay, but you lost me.
Yeah, let me show you what happens here. So this is just a bigger scale version. This here is 3% hydrogen peroxide. What we're using over here is 35. So it's much more concentrated. I have a catalyst in here, sodium iodide, and we're going to pour that into the hydrogen peroxide just to see what happens. Okay?
Sure.
Because it should catalyze it and cause it to break down. So I'll pour a little in.
Just see.
Step back.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Catalyzed all over.
And look at that steam, right? This is an exothermic reaction. All right, so we're generating heat. We generated lots of oxygen gas there. But for me, it was a little disappointing because I really want to capture those bubbles in some soap.
Of course you do.
And then we can make a foam. Okay? So same deal here. We've got some hydrogen peroxide, 35%, some Dawn dish soap. We'll just add the dish soap into there. And I'm going to give you the honor this time, Tony.
Excellent.
Of adding the catalyst. Now, wait just 1 second. I'm going to take the cap off. I'm going to give this to you. Let me swirl this around a little bit. Hydrogen peroxide, soap, catalyst. Go ahead and pour it in. Let's see what happens. Just dump the whole thing in. We release the oxygen inside, and you can see we generate lots of foam. It's a giant blob of oxygen-filled, soapy foam.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to stop the video there. That was a portion of the video I showed during our live class today. You are going to be performing that experiment, like I said, in a modified version. You're only going to be using 3 or 6% of hydrogen peroxide. And when you get your reaction, something should happen. You should see the foaming happen. You are going to add some type of food coloring. You can pick whatever color you want, whatever color you want to see. You can do this multiple times if you want, or set up multiple bottles if you have them on hand. And you can see that reaction take place. They mentioned those 2 vocab words that I really wanted to review with you was catalyst and exothermic reaction. So catalyst is something that is being added or used to speed up a reaction. And then a exothermic reaction is something that is generating heat. So is causing that reaction to possibly get larger, or as you could see there, where the foam continued to happen because heat was being generated and it kept reacting. So that's why the foam kept coming out. I'm going to share my screen again and show you the guided worksheet that I'm going to have up for you to complete. That is going to be also posted in my module. So right here, as you can see right in the document, this is the directions. These are all the materials that you need that were included in your supply box. However, the only thing that wasn't in there was the hydrogen peroxide. So this hopefully is a household item that you have available to you. If not, please ask a friend, a neighbor, somebody that may have it. It is a common household item because it's used to clean cuts as a sterilization method. If not, it typically is available at any supermarket or any convenience store, Minimart, whatever is around you, hopefully you can find. The rest of these supplies should have been in your supply box that was delivered to you. I do have a note here that the foam could overflow from the bottle. So please make sure that you are doing this experiment. If possible, outside would be ideal. If you are not able to do this outside, then please try to do in your kitchen sink, in your bathtub, even on the kitchen floor would be fine. But if you have some type of pan to put your bottle in the middle of, that would kind of collect any of the added foam that kept coming out of your bottle. So please follow through these steps. And then throughout the steps, I am asking you a few questions. Number 4, I'm asking you to make your prediction as to what you think is going to happen, and I want you writing it right there. And then for number 5, I want you to actually come up with your hypothesis, which is what I would like you to write in that area of the worksheet. And then your observations are going to be written in this section. Please try to be as detailed and descriptive as possible. Then when you continue, there's another component to the lab. I don't want you actually performing this part of the challenge. This is just a chance for you to add another component to the original experiment. I want you to be creative. Think about another type of substance you could add and see maybe if there's going to be a different type of reaction. So that's what I would like you to do on this page. You can read through that. And then there are some additional questions I would like you to complete and submit to me by no later than, you have up until Sunday at midnight is the absolute latest that I want you to do the experiment. Take pictures of yourself, like a selfie, a video, whatever you can get capturing you doing the experiment, and then submitting the worksheet by midnight on Sunday. So if you have any questions during the process of doing the lab or filling out the worksheet, please reach out to myself or your TCs, Athena and Emily, and we are here to help you. And obviously I have office hours tomorrow as well. So good luck, have fun, be safe, wear your goggles, do not eat or drink anything, and I hope you have some fun chemical reactions that happen while doing the elephant toothpaste lab. All right, have a great day, and I can't wait to see your results. Bye.